Hey everybody, this is Walton for Note from the Underground. This week we have the Paperclips from Kansas City. They're working on a new album, but their latest release, a 6-song EP called Please Tell Your Loved Ones, is available now. We're going to catch up with the band later, but right now we're going to send it to the band to play a little bit on the underground stage.
Until you pretty lungs, and when you got a baby, give me some. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to beg. I'm quite a man, you see, I think you'll find inside a semi-conscious state of mind. I only know we have on crooked legs. The show has just begun. Never saw it coming. Oh, my sunshine, never had a care. 'Cause oh, sunshine, danger follows you and others out in the cruel, cruel world. Hush, little baby, now don't say a word, 'cause you had it coming to you. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, I ain't nobody's fool. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, 'cause you had it coming to you. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, I ain't nobody's fool. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, 'cause you had it coming to you. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, I ain't nobody's fool. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, 'cause you had it coming to you. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, I ain't nobody's fool. Hush, little baby, now don't you say a word, 'cause you had it coming to you. No, I ain't nobody's fool. Well, you're singing like a bird, but you don't hear a word of what I'm trying to tell you. And if I catch you hanging around, I'm gonna lay on down with that 10-pound hammer. With that 10-pound hammer. And if you got yourself a nickel, boy, we're gonna stop before you crash, boom, bam, up and down your spine. And like the thunder and the lightning on a cold black night, we're gonna crack a hole in the sky. Let 10-pound hammer. Let 10-pound hammer. Well, now that you listen, better run into the kitchen, 'cause we're playing it hard, we ain't gonna stop. And you can cut the pie, but we'll still shake 'em down, we ain't leaving till we stumble. Oh, it needs the ground. Yeah. Well, that 10-pound hammer. tell your loved ones, let's get the story right. I may have raised my left hand, but I sure won't raise my right. There's a price on my head now for what you put me through, but my peace of mind is busted, and they don't make us strong enough glue. And those ties that used to bind us are now tangling up my head, and I can't recall what Jacob from that good book said. For my shoes, it seems the more I struggle, the more you pull me through. And I try to turn the corner, but every time I do, there's a devil on my shoulder, singing something new. My island has been waiting for the signal from my right, and I'm singing double barrels in a switchblade fight. What Jacob from that good book said. You better boss it, boss it, boss it, boss it, yeah, boss it, boss it, boss it, boss it, yeah, boss it, boss it, boss it, boss it, yeah, boss it, boss it, boss it, boss it, yeah. Take me home, I'm ready. Mama, come 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 take me home, I want it, want it, want it, want it, see, want it, want it, want it, want it, see, want it, want it, want it, want it, see, want it, want it, want it, want it. felt I was satisfying. I kept rolling on. I kept rolling on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I lay my head down upon the cold ground. And I had a vision that I was sinking. I couldn't find my way to the surface. I nearly drowned. I nearly drowned. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I lay my head down upon the cold ground. And I had a vision that I was sinking. I couldn't find my way to the surface. And I nearly drowned. I nearly drowned. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now all I had was the light of my lantern, but still I found my way to that creek. And when I got there, I dropped that lantern and fell on my knees. I fell on my knees. I fell on my knees. I fell on my knees. And I said, Lord, Lord. I said, Lord, Lord. And I said, Lord, Lord, won't you forgive me? And now tell me, Satan, were you behind me when I was stealing from old man Larkins? And will you reward me for my service? I keep rolling on. I keep rolling on. take it out on me. Someone didn't love you wide enough. You take it out on me. Someone should have told you to lighten up. You better get this straight. In this life, you gotta look out for number one. Mama, let me be. In this life, you gotta get out while you're still young. You're hiding in the shadows, jealous of the sun. Burn it down tomorrow. With bygones, and move on to something of your own. You're hiding in the shadows, jealous of the sun. You burn it down tomorrow. With bygones, and move on to something of your own. your precious time. Quit wasting mine. Don't call me, I'll call you. When I want you, when I need you, got to have you. You know you want me to. Hey, but oh, woman, you don't pick up that phone. Pretty soon, it just ain't gonna ring anymore. And it's all you know. Woman, you don't answer that door. I ain't coming knocking. I ain't coming knocking the fade to June was the running smooth, but I miss that smile. It's been gone for a while, and my sun roasting as the fall kisses your lips, cool night in Milwaukee, and I know full well what this night could bring. Your trouble. But I can't look back in my heart, tied to your tracks, cool night in Milwaukee, and you'll never see what you've done to me. Yeah, your trouble. I'm gonna sell my soul to the United States. Gonna leave my body, my mind, my heart in the way. There's one thing I've learned from this bitter mistake. Don't dream about tomorrow till you're sure you're awake. Hey! Gonna lose my mind one piece at a time. I'm gonna let it flow and spill like wine. If there's one thing I've learned from this wicked mistake, don't dream about tomorrow till you're sure you're awake. Hey, hey, hey.
That was great, guys. We're gonna sit down with the band in a second. We're gonna let them get situated. But while they're doing so, they are playing the Blue View tonight and currently working on an album. Good job, guys. That was awesome.
Thanks.
Good job. First off, before we talk about the new album and the show, and let y'all catch your breath, first introduce yourselves and what you play.
Well, I'm Jake Briscoe. I play guitar, sing vocals.
Chris Evans, drums.
Jason Richards, I am bass and a little bit of back vocals.
Yeah, right on, guys. I was thinking about this while you guys were playing, but what is it about three pieces that make them really tight? Because while y'all are playing, y'all seem like a really on, even during breaks or like, pauses, you're really together. What do you think it is about three pieces that?
Well, I mean, there's just the simple fact that less people typically makes for less happenstance for mistake.
Right.
And the fact that, like, these guys are the foundation over here. And I think it's part of what makes us work like that, that's tightened us up, is, they work well as a foundation. And I've kind of learned as a foundation with Chris, because we've been playing together so long since, we were pretty young. So, I mean, we were already on the same page. And then you add these two together where they're thinking together, And so, I don't know. I think we think about it as more of like, like a filter. So we put this out there, and it has to be the song. It has to be the band. It's not like individuals, you know. We don't think of it as like, oh, well, watch me do this, you know.
Exactly. I really enjoyed it. Talk about how y'all met, how long you've been playing together, sort of like the background of the band.
Well, Chris and I grew up in the same hometown.
Ellsbury, Missouri.
Yep. And Jason is kind of a nomad.
Yeah, I was doing my own thing. I met these guys at a coffee shop they used to play in Warrensburg, and opened up for them, and then lo and behold, the bass was my golden key, I guess.
Right on. Yeah. I mean, you come from Williamsburg, sort of a a smaller town.
Warrensburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a college town, and I think that the music scene is starting to catch up and thrive a little bit, but it's been a slow go. I mean, it's a good place to start because they don't let your head get big at all. You have to please them, and it's not easy because most times people are just in the bars to drink. So you have to convert each and every one of them one by one. But I think that made us work a lot harder as a band. You know, made everything a little more tight knit. We had to get a lot better with talking to people because I mean we love doing it, but we get a little awkward sometimes on stage. Like, I don't know, that's just not our thing. We play music. We're not like, you're a host.
Right.
We're not we're not so good at that, but we're working on it.
Well, it really doesn't help without a crowd in the studio, you know? I'm sure that was kind of awkward.
No, actually not at all. The way
Nope.
it would be awkward if we were like facing like just you or something.
Right.
But since we're all facing each other, it seemed like a practice to us, you know? It's more like that.
And being a three-piece, you can keep one eye on each of the members and make it that much tighter.
I was really lucky to be born with catfish eyes. I can see.
Exactly. Well, yeah, talk about your releases in the past and also this upcoming CD that y'all are working on.
Well, does anybody else want to talk by chance?
You talk about the old.
Okay.
We'll bring the new one.
Well, we did an EP with 6 songs on it whenever we first got together, which was 2 years ago, October 2 years ago. And we did 6 songs on that. It was called Hymns from the Delta. And we ended up changing members a little bit, and we did a full length a year later, released it on Halloween of, would that have been 2009?
Yeah.
Wait.
Or 2008.
2008.
I guess.
So that was called The Story. It's got 11 songs on it. And then we did another 6-song EP more recently. But, I say EP because it's 6 songs, but it feels like a real album, I think. Because it's like, we try to take that just as seriously as our live. I mean, it's 2 different entities, If somebody comes to see a live show, we do something a little different, We don't, because if they wanted to hear the CD, they could just sit at home and listen to the CD. So we've got, everything kind of flows, and we think about, like, the ideas of the song, and if you were to listen to one track, it entices you to go ahead and listen to the whole thing.
Right.
The whole album. Hopefully that's the response, And so now we finished that. We just put it out about a month ago. And we're working. We went for about a week out to my grandparents' farm a week after Christmas and just workshopped a lot of song ideas we had, riffs, stuff like that. We played a couple of those today. But, we're kind of moving. We always try to move a little bit in a new direction. Like, not necessarily we don't abandon any of our roots or anything, but I think it's just you got to push the envelope. No, we don't want to sound the same,
Almost sort of like an evolution?
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Yeah, that's all it is. Everything's evolving, so I can't wait.
Okay.
So,
talk about where people can find your releases or, websites or...
Websites. MySpace to get them if you just want to check it out and listen to it for free for a little bit on a stream action. But we just recently, those lovely folks down at CD Baby helped us out, get all our stuff on iTunes and Amazon and Rhapsody and you name it, it's probably there by now, I hope. Or so they say.
But it is for sure on iTunes.
It is for sure on iTunes, that is for sure.
Or if you come out to a live show, you can get the real thing, the tangible CD.
Yeah.
That's what we prefer. Of course, somebody in Tallahassee can't really come to the show as easily. But, our live show is really, we try to try to convince people with that. Because, I mean, you can say whatever you want on a recording, and it's what it is. But the live show is, like you said, evolving. Every time we play, it's a little different, a little spiced up a little bit, you know?
How do you approach, I don't know, songwriting with the live performance in mind?
Well, for me, it's two different things. You know, we write a song, and typically, we don't really have many songs. We have like one song that's like 6 minutes and something. But mainly, other than that, they're all pretty much under 4 minutes. It's just the way it comes out. Because, I don't know, we try to just keep the intensity up. Sometimes, maybe more of a better way to answer your question is we'll choose songs live that we've worked on, our back catalog, that we think fits the mood of the show right then. We don't necessarily go on with a set list, you know. So if we think, you know, the crowd would respond better to something more mellow, we'll play, you know, some of our more mellow stuff. But if they're getting rowdy, you know, we'll play something in their face, you know, and just try to feed them, you know, because we wanna hear from them and they wanna hear from us. It's like a breathing thing. I don't know.
A lot of different hands you can pull for the different night, you know?
Yeah. We've gotten to the point where we've got a lot of original material. So most places in the small circuit are like, they want like 40 to 45 minutes. It's either that or they want you to play for 3 hours.
Right.
So we have the choice of, you know, what songs we want to play. Because we've got about a little over an hour and a half of original stuff. So, you know, you just kind of pull it out of the hat as it goes.
Right, yeah. Talk about this upcoming, you know, string of shows you have and where people can see you around the area.
I don't keep very good track of that.
The Blue Fugue tonight, we're playing with Sexy Accident. That should start about 9 o'clock, give or take. That's here in Columbia. The Trouser Mouse tomorrow, we're playing for a, what is it, Sid's Benefit, right?
Trouser Mouse in Blue Springs.
Trouser Mouse in Blue Springs. And then later on down the line, we're going all over the map. St. Louis, we got a show in Chicago coming up in March. And all kinds of good stuff.
That's awesome.
But it's all listed on the MySpace. The Paperclips 4.
FOU.
Awkward enough.
That's the best way to see our, and also on Facebook and Reverb Nation. But you know, if anybody still uses MySpace, it's typically banned. So if you know, if they want to contact us on there, or else, you know, you can see our schedule.
Cool. Well, yeah, that's about it that I have with No From the Underground. We got the Paperclips.
Thanks a lot, man.
You can see them at Blue Fugue tonight or around Mid-Missouri, Chicago. Check their MySpace page out. And thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks
sir.
for having
Thanks
us.
for having us here,
It
man.
was awesome.
Good times.
And I'm Walton with Note from the Underground. We'll see you next week.